同学们，大家好，继续开始我们的学习。十分清晰，依然是。那么，实际我是一个文科生，所以我对数字不敏感，但是考研它可能就不会基于这个，由于你对数字不敏感，所以它就不考。所以在这儿呢，给同学们准备了一些关于数字的文章，和商业有关系嘛。与此同时呢，也和心理学有关系。很有趣的一篇文章，读完以后你会想到很多。我们争取在这个小节当中能够讲2篇文章，争取好。来看一下，在98页上面，第17篇文章。在这篇文章当中呢，就明确呢就给我们谈到了叫做 The Psychology of Discounting， 叫所谓的打折心理学，也就是折扣，我们去买东西会让我们变得更加理智一些，挺有意思的。首先看一下 ，When retailers wanted to entice customers to buy the particular product, they typically offered at a discount. 当销售商、零售商想去 entice， 就是诱惑，就是引诱我们消费者来购买一件产品的时候，他们通常情况下呢，都会给出一个折扣。According to a new study to be published in the Journal of Marketing, they are missing a trick. 那么从这个一个新的这个就是一项研究，在市场期刊这样一个研究成果表明说，这些零售商实际上呢是浪费了机会 ，missing a trick。trick 单词本来是表示花招和诡计，他们错过了诡计，也就是说他们实际上没有把这个机会用好，就没有把这个技巧用好。为什么这么说呢？现在来看一下为什么这么说。为什么说他们 missing a trick？ 这是个结论，实际上就告诉你们这没用好。首先 ，a team of researchers led by the Archie Rowe of University of Minnesota Carlson School of Management， 来自于明尼苏达大学的明尼苏达大学的这个卡尔森管理学院的一个教授，这个人 look at consumers' attitude to discounting， 他们带了一个研究团队就去看消费者对于打折的态度 shoppers they found， 他们发现消费者much prefer getting the something extra free to getting the something cheaper， prefer A to B， 他们更加就是倾向于加量赠送 extra free， 加量赠送，而不喜欢这种更便宜的。The main reason is that most people are useless and fraction 表示计算。fraction 表示计算，就是对于数字他们是没用的，就是可能说的就是我这种。Consumers often struggle to realize，struggle to do something， 费好大事儿。For example， 举个例子，说消费者得费好大劲儿才能意识到，这种 15% increase in quantity is the same as the 33% discounting price。加量50%，50%其实和打7.7折，6.7，多少？7.7对吧？6.7和打6.7折实际上是一回事儿，打6.7折是一回事儿。They overwhelmingly assume that the former is better valuable。一边说降价33%，一个说我加量收你50%，人们就会认为，哎，你加50%给我，肯定比你打33%要更便宜，但实际上是一回事儿。In an experiment， 在一个实验当中 ，the researchers sold 73% more hand lotion when it was offered in a bonus pack than when it carried an equivalent discount。就都是一样的，实际上是本质是一样的。在卖这个护手霜的时候，你送同样的东西和打折，这个当完全条件都是一样的时候，送东西会比打折卖的更多。Even after all other effects， 甚至于排除了其他任何影响，比如说什么想去这个存货呀，或者说 were controlled for。当其他的这种因素都被控制了，比如说存货这样的一个因素被控制，也就是说，它这个研究相对来讲，这个参数 就比较公正，就做研究你要考虑的有没有其他的可能性，就在其他可能性都被控制住的时候，送东西比打折卖得更多，效果更好。This numerical blind spot remains even when the deal clearly favors the discount products. 这种对于数字的盲点，即便是在打折商品明显占有交易优势的时候，依然存在。也就是说，刚才说打折和送东西效果是一样的时候，消费者会选择送东西，甚至于打折比送东西更便宜的时候，人们还是会选择送东西。在另外一个实验当中，这一次呢，是由他的一个本科生来进行的。然后呢，他呢就对这种 loose coffee beans 散装的咖啡豆，一个呢是加量送33%，一个呢是33%打折。刚才我们看到前面说50%这个加量才等于打折33%这样的优惠幅度，而现在呢是我加量送你33%，然后这边是打折33%，那肯定打折33%更划算。但是 the discount is by far the better proposition. Is by far. 确实，那跟你要说 the discount is by far the better proposition. 是一个更好的、更划算的生意。But the supposedly clever student viewed them as equivalent. 就大家都认为很聪明的学生，居然认为那是一样的，加送33%和打折33%，这不一样的吗？ Students have shown the other ways in which retailers can exploit consumers in immediacy. 研究还表明，实际上这个零售商就卖东西的人还可以利用其他的方式来利用顾客的数学盲点。People are more likely to see the bargain in a product that has been reduced by 20%. And then by an additional 25%. Then 这个应该是认为had been see the bargain in a product in a 就是说他们会认为有两种，看这句有点复杂，我们再听一听哈。People are more likely to see the bargain. To see a bargain. 人们通常情况下认为某个产品是一个便宜货，是一个更便宜的、更划算的。首先第一种情况，记住这个地方比较对象呢是两点。第一呢是两种情况，第一种情况呢是 has been reduced by 20% and then by an additional 25%， 就是一件产品100块钱，先打一个8折，80块钱，然后在8折的基础之上再打一个75折，再减少25%，这是第一种情况。第二种情况呢是直接给你打一个6折，100块钱直接打6折，就减少40%，6折。但实际上你算出来，这个价格是一样的，算出来也是60，但人们明显就会认为第一种方式是更便宜。你看。People are more likely to see the bargain in a product that has been reduced by 20% and then by an additional 25% than one which has been subject to an equivalent one-off 一次性的 one-off 刚才短语谈到过的一次性的 20% reduction 比起一次性的打6折的商品来讲的话，那么人们更加青睐于在8折的基础之上再打一个75折的商品，认为 to see the bargain， 认为这才是一个便宜的东西。所以商家如果搞活动，下一次就不要说直接打6折，比如说折上折，先打一个8折，再打一个75折，这很有意思。Marketing types can draw lessons beyond just pricing， 而且这个销售的类型还不仅仅说从价格方面可以有所收获。Says the Mr. Rao, when advertising a new car's efficiency, for example, 甚至于举个例子，当你在宣传一个汽车的效能的时候，比如说它是否节能的时候 ，it is more convincing， 更有说服力的是 talk about the number of extra miles per gallon it does， 是去谈什么呢？说每一加能它所消耗的汽车每多就是一加能 gallon 所消耗的汽油能多跑多少公里 ，rather than the equivalent percentage fall in fuel consumption， 就比宣传节油比率更有说服力，更直观嘛。就告诉你，我这1加仑油用我的汽车能多跑多少公里，就要比说，相同的，说你用我的汽车要节能多少，要节能10%、20%或者多少，相比之下，第一种宣传方式就比第二种宣传方式更能够让人接受。比如说，开我这个车，每烧1加仑油或者每烧1升油，你能多跑10公里。这边说我能节能50%，那么感觉对于50%没感觉，但你开我的车1公升，我能让你多跑几公里，这是什么的感觉？ There may be lessons for regulars too。 对于调价员来讲，也能够受到一些启发。Even well-educated shoppers are easily foxed。 甚至于那些受过很好教育的，像我觉得我自己受教育也受得不错，但可能我也会被 foxed。foxed 就是表示被迷惑，我也会被迷惑。Sending everyone to school for maths refresher courses seems out of the question。 把每个人都送回学校，让他们重新去学习数学课程，看起来是不太可能的。Out of the question 和 out of question，out of question 是没问题 ，out of the question 是有问题，所以我们经常记这个短语是有就有，没有就没有。什么意思呢？以 the 来区分它，这我觉得还是比较好区分的。Out of the question 和 out of question，out of the question 就是表示没问题，就是表示有问题了，那不太可能的，因为有 the 嘛，有就有嘛。Out of question 没问题，没有就没有嘛。你把这个是不可能的，是有问题的。你不可能说把每个人都送回学校去学这个数学，再去听我们汤家凤老师的课程，不可能，对不对啊？除非你要考数学考研，是吧？But more prominently displayed unit price in shops and advertisement would be the great help. But more prominently， 但是更加明显的，在商店里面或者在这个广告上面去展现出这个商品的单价，将会有更大的帮助。也就是说，人们还是愿意去看到直接到底是多少钱啊，直接告诉你会更好一些。所以你会发现，商业里面国外的商业文明的发达程度超乎你我的想象。如果这篇文章你感觉到还不够震撼的话，我们来看一下下篇文章，那可能就更加震撼，让你感觉到国外的商业文明到底在发展到哪一步了。像这样来做一个考研文章，非常有可能的。来看一下236页上面第47篇文章，叫做 Personalizing Online Prices， 叫做个性化的网购价格。说起网购呢，在2011年、2012年、2013年，在过去的3年间，可以说是网购在中国也掀起了一场风暴。从光棍节、双11到这个双12，然后再到各种电商之间的各种打折，那么实际上中国人呢所用的商业文明，经常会说中国人太狡猾，但是如果你看了这篇文章，你就知道国外的商业文明发展哪一步了。一起来看一下。In many types of face-to-face retailing， 在很多种面对面的销售当中 ，it pays to size up，it pays to size up your customer and tailor your offering accordingly. It pays 这是一个短语，叫做做什么事情是一个句型，做什么事情是有回报的。我们讲说诚实是有回报的，叫做 it pays to be honest. It pays to be honest. 所以it pays 是可以有回报的。做什么事情是有回报的呢？就是抓住客户 size up your customer and tailor your offering accordingly， 抓住你的客户，并且根据客户的差异来定价。In the 2006 study of the food and fresh market in New York， 在纽约的这个就是海鲜市场卖鱼的市场，这个 Catherine the graduate of Oxford University， 来自于这个大学的一个教授就 found that 就发现 dealers 这些小贩们 regularly charged Asian buyers less than the whites。就是在就是海鲜市场上，鱼市场对于亚洲人收费收得更低，相较于白人而言，因为亚洲人已经经过证实了，长期以来他们都更愿意去拒绝那些高的价格，不愿意掏高价格 ，and readier， 而且已经做好准备了，更做好准备去 band together 抱团 ，to boycott 去抵制那些商贩，什么样的商贩呢 ？Who ripped them off， 就敲竹杠，就说这个敲诈他们那些。说谁敢管我要高价，我们就集体抵制你。这是相对于亚洲人而言。The internet， 好 ，by allowing anonymous the browsing and the rapid pricing, comparing was supposed to mean low and equal prices for all。刚才讲的是说，这是在现实生活当中根据不同的人收不同的价。那么在网络上，大家都认为是网络价格是相对比较公开透明，并且易于比较的，而且是匿名的。所以说价格对大家来讲都应该是一样的，但是现在网络零售商being offered software， 网络零售商现在已经有软件能够帮助他们去找出哪些消费者能够负担得起支付更多 ，Who can afford to 负担得起干嘛？负担得起干嘛？支付更多 ，pay more，or are in hungry to buy， 知道哪些人急于想去购买 ，so as to。这样一来就 present prices options to them or the simple charge more for the same stuff price options 这样一来就能够提高一个就给了一个价格上的选择，或者说就是相同的价格就收不同的钱，有这个软件了。来看看这个软件是怎么回事。第三段具体讲讲怎么回事。Cookies stored in shoppers' web browsers。Cookies 不是什么这个什么饼干了哈 ，Cookies 表示浏览记录，这你经常会看到在在你的电脑里面会出现的东西。Stored in shoppers' web browsers may reveal where else they have been looking。在消费者的网页的浏览器上面所储存的这种浏览记录。是能够反映出 where else they have been looking， 他们到哪儿去看过 ，giving some clues 能够给出一线索 as to their income bracket and price sensitivity， 而且能够这样一来呢，就能反映出就是你浏览区去过哪些地方，就能知道你到底是一个什么样的这个收入等级是一个怎样的一个价格敏感程度。A shopper's internet address may be linked to his physical address， 而且你的网络地址和你的实际住址是一致的，这就使得letting 这个词很棒，就发出 let 这个动作是前面整个句子这就使得谁呢 ？sellers 销售商怎么着呢 ？offer 什么呢？比如说，这就使得比如说举例 say 我们见过很多次的 say， 举个例子。这就指的消费者能够提供好不就是举例了嘛？一个价格给 Bel Air 这个区域的人 ，Bel Air 这个区域呢是富人区，就给富人区的人提供价格。Another for Compton 是另外一个区域，给 Compton 另外一个区域的价格。Dog Baron of I Crossing， 这是一个。iCrossing 是个什么东西呢？就好像之前说某个东西什么 Barclays 是一个银行一样的，这个地方是A digital marketing consultancy 是一个数字销售咨询公司。这个人呢就解释到说 ，the most up-to-date price customization software 最新的 up-to-date 最新的数字定价这种软件 can collate such clues with the profiles of individual shoppers， 能把这些线索和每一个单独购买的人的档案联系起来。这些购买者 that internet sellers buy from online data aggregation firms. All this is fairly cheap, he says. 这些软件相当的便宜，你就可以把这些数字都联系起来，具体的告诉你别人是怎么用的。我卖给富人区的人我就卖的贵，我卖给穷人的人就便宜。而且这些这些定制软件在网上都有销售，从这些网络销售 online data aggregation firms， 就是所谓的这种网络数据的这种公司，网络数据的公司，定价软件的网络的公司整合买过来。One of the few big online firms to admit to using such techniques is Orbitz, a travel website. 首先第一个是 few big online firms to admit to using the such techniques. 首先很少有大公司去承认使用了这样一种技术 few， 但是呢 one of the few 基本没有，但有这么一家。首先看一下，这就是比较复杂一点啊。首先是 one of the few， 就是你先得告诉读者，就很少有网络的大公司说承认我用了这种技术，但是其中有一家呢就承认了，它是一家旅行社，它的软件就能监测到浏览他们旅行社网站的这些人到底是在用苹果电脑上网呢，还是在用的是 Windows PC 上网。因为他们发现用苹果电脑上网的人呢，会选择比较贵的旅店。That is what it commands to them。那么这样呢，他们就好把这个贵的旅店呢，就 pricier hotels， 逗号，然后进行一个说明。That is what it recommends to them。That is， 而这个贵的旅店呢，正是他们向这些人所推荐的了。或者说你把它切开以后变成两个句子，前半部分就直接说他们发现苹果电脑的用户会选择更贵的酒店，于是乎他们就把这个更贵的酒店推荐给这些用户。而这家公司强调说 it does not charge people different rates for the same rooms， 他强调说我没有把相同的房间针对不同的人收不同的钱，我没有这样做。But some online firms are believed to be doing just that. For instance， 举个例子，但有一些网络公司其实 are believed to doing， 确实他们应该是这样来做的，被相信这样做，也就是说他们这样做了，不用翻出被动语态来，我们就直接说他们就这样做了，不用把它翻译成被动语态，就直接说他们这样做了。怎样做的呢？就是 charging the full 的 whack 全价 full whack for those assumed to be willing and able to pay it， 就对那些被认为说愿意付款并且能够付款的人收全价，而把促销价格给其他人 while offering promotional prices to the rest， 要把促销价格跟剩下的人。Andrew Fano, a consultant in Accenture's Chicago office， 在这个公司的一个办公室里面，反正就是一个附加信息的，这个人就说到 reckons， 反正前面一个某个人 reckon 又说到什么呢？ At least 6 of the Americas, the 10 biggest web retailers are now customizing price in some way。 至少有这个10家美国的大型网站当中，有6家美国大型网站在用这种比较价格的方式。But it's hard for shoppers to spot when this is going on。 但是对于 消费者来讲，很难察觉什么时候他们在用这种不同价格，你不知道。If they knew， 好，后面就有一个人，这个人就名字比较复杂啊 ，The Werner Reynolds 啊，这个人呢是一个科隆大学的营销的教授，而且他呢是为2家世界财富500强公司做这个就是定价技术做顾问的这么一个人，定价顾问的这么一个人，他就这样说的，他也谈到一点说 ，If they knew， 如果消费者哪天明白过来了，很多人就感觉到说 it is the pushing the boundary of fairness， 触及到了公平的底线。也就是在文章的最后就谈到说，你虽然说听上去挺机智的哈，你赚了钱，但如果一旦人们明白过来的话，消费者有可能会觉得你是破坏了公平的底线，就有可能会对你进行报复。当然，这再次体现出国外的商业文明的发达。国外的所谓的商业文明其实就是基于规则，在这种规则之下我这样做了，但是这样做了以后有什么恶果，所有的可能性他都能考虑得到。这给我们的提醒就在于我们实际上在融入国际的社会当中，我们可能更多的时候缺乏规则。这2篇文章就让我们体会到了国外的商业文明吧。一起来读一读，来看一下。先看一下98页上面的 The psychology of discounting. When retailers wanted to entice customers to buy the particular product, they typically offer it at a discount. According to a new study to be published in the Journal of the Market, they are missing a trick. A team of researchers, led by the Akshaya Rao of the University of the Minnesota Carlson School of Management, looked at consumers' attitudes to discounting. Shoppers, they found, much prefer getting something extra free to getting something cheaper. The main reason is that most people are useless at fractions. Consumers often struggle to realize, for example, that the 50% increase in quantity is the same as the 33% discount in price. They overwhelmingly assume the former is the better value. In an experiment, the researchers sold 73% more hand lotion when it was offered in a bonus pack than when it carried an equivalent discount, even after all other effects such as desire to stockpile were controlled for. This numerical blind spot remains, even when the deal clearly favors the discounted product. In another experiment, this time under his undergraduates, Mr. Rao offered 2 deals on loose coffee beans, 33% extra free or 33% off the price. The discount is by far the better proposition, but the supposedly clever students viewed them as equivalent. Studies have shown other ways in which retailers can exploit the consumers in miracy. One is the befuddle them with the double discounting. People are more likely to see the bargain in the product that has been reduced by the 20% and then by the additional 25% than one which has been subject to an equivalent one-off 40% reduction. 这个句子特别棒，我再读一遍。2件商品，一件商品呢是打7折的基础上，在8折基础上打75折，另外一件产品是直接打6折，人们会认为折上折更便宜。People are more likely to see the bargain in the products that has been reduced by the 20% than by the additional 25%. Then one, a bargain in the product, one this product. Then one, which has been subject to an equivalent one-off 40% reduction. 比较的对象，两个产品，你看，对吧？ A 产品 ，B 产品 ，A 产品在8折基础之上涨75折 B 产品在直接打4折，直接打6折，他会认为这个更便宜，但实际上是一样的，算出来结果是。Marketing types can draw lessons beyond just the pricing. Beyond just the pricing, 不仅仅是在定价上面。Says the Mr. Rao, when advertising the new car's efficiency, for example, it is more convincing to talk about the number of extra miles per gallon it does, rather than the equivalent, the percentage for the fuel consumption. There may be lessons for regulators too. Even well-educated shoppers are the easily foxed. Sending everyone back to school for the methods that refresh the courses seems out of the question, but more prominently displayed the unit prices in shops and advertisements would be the great help. Okay. And page 236, 236页. In many types of the face-to-face retailing, it pays to size up your customer and tailor your offering accordingly. Size up, 去抓住、去测量、去测量你的这个顾客，按你的顾客进行分级，然后呢来调整你给出的价格。不同的人收不同的价。In 2006, study of the food and fish market in New York. Catherine Grady of Oxford University found that dealers regularly charged Asian buyers less than whites because the Asians had proved over time more willing to reject high prices and readier to band together to boycott dealers who ripped them off. The Internet, by allowing anonymous the browsing and the rapid price comparing, was supposed to mean low and equal prices for all. Now, however, online retailers are being offered software that helps them to detect shoppers and who can afford to pay more or are in a hurry to buy, so as to present the priciest options to them or simply to charge more for the same stuff. Cookies stored in shoppers' web browsers may reveal where else they have been looking, giving some clues as to the income bracket and the pricing sensitivity. A shopper's internet address may be linked to his physical address, letting sellers offer, say, one price for the Bel Air, another for the Compton. Dow the Brand of the iCrossing, a digital marketing consultancy, explains that the most up-to-date price customization software can collect such clues with the profiles of the individual shoppers that internet sellers buy from the online data aggregation firms. All this is fairly cheap, he says. One of the few big online firms to admit to using such techniques is Orbitz, a travel website. Its software detects whether people browsing its site are using an Apple Mac or a Windows PC, and since it has found that the Mac users tend to choose the pricier hotels, that is what it recommends to them. Orbitz suggests that it does not charge the people different rates for the same rooms, but some online firms are believed to be doing just that. For instance, by charging for the rack and for the whole for those assumed to be willing and able to pay it, while offering the promotional prices to the rest. Andrew Fano, a consultant in the Accenture's Chicago office, reckons that at least 6 of America's 10 biggest web retailers are now customizing the prices in some way. But it is hard for shoppers to spot when this is going on. If they knew, many would feel that it is pushing the boundaries of the fairy, notes and the winners, the rates to the University of the Cologne's, the marketing professor, and consultant to the Fortune 500 companies that using the customization techniques. OK，这两个文章讲到这儿，这个小节到此结束，谢谢大家。